Hey, yo, don't vape, dog. It's silly. Pay attention to the quality. This is so premium. Literally, we're going to have this on the table at Thanksgiving because it's that fucking fancy, baby. I do not condone anybody doing this stuff. Make your own decisions on life. I can't control what you do, and it's for educational purposes only. Actually, it is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm educating your ass on this shit. East Coast, Midwest, shout out to Chi-Town, making your way to Idaho, all the way to the West Coast, Long Beach. What's going on in this bitch? We are tackling a genre we have yet to do yet. And you know why I've kind of steered clear of this is, A, do I fiddle around and put my mouth on these kind of things and chew on these kind of things? Yes, I do. But it's never been something that I wanted to put on the channel yet because I haven't talked to anyone that I was really ready to and really do this thing for. And there was really nobody that really just tickled my fancy until I met Memory Lane. Shout out to G, bro. We've got dripped and looking dapper as hell, cute as a cucumber, and the Memory Lane hoodie, super sick. This is not a vape review, so if that's what you're looking for, just come back in a couple days. So skedaddle. We are tackling Memory Lane. We have all different types of things here. We've got the little gummies over here that they offer, which we do have. Where'd my little gummies go? Oh, here she is. We have a bunch of the house, but right here we've got the Mindo Mango. Now, I have had these for a little while, but I was like, wait a second. Don't I need to indulge in it, actually have experienced all different types of flavors and gummies before I just say, hey, these are what they look like? Yes, so I've had these things for about 2 weeks, and I can give you live, real feedback on all the different types of things we have. And these are the cream of the crop. These are the 3-gram little Memory Lane pod systems, if that's what you call it. I don't really know. Not only do we have the 3-gram pins, we also have the gram little screw-on little pups that you put on top of the little thingy things. I don't do this frequently, so I don't know what they're called, but that you get the gist. If you've been around the blog, baby, you know what the hell to do with this thing when you got this thing. 6 flavors, 6 flavors in these, and I've tried all of them. I absolutely have so. And what do I think? I wouldn't be making the video if I didn't like it, baby. If I don't like it, I don't lie. Old school OG. Shout out to my OGs. Pre-98 Bubba. I don't know why. That is a awesome name. Great. Maybe that's just what they're called normally. NY Diesel. Shout out to my New Yorkers. What's going on, bubs? And then we got White Widow. Yeah. White Widow has really tickled my Dixie. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. You've got a little see-through window right there. So if you're like, oh my God, how much do I have left? Well, look at it. If you don't have eyes, I don't really know what to tell you. Now, how does this work? Let me show you real quick. You've got a little baby screen here. When you click it 3 times, that starts preheating the device. Gets the coil all juiced up, primed, and ready to rock and roll. So that's what you do when you're ready to just go ahead and blow that throat back and get you a nice little flavor. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little puffskis real quick. It's the middle of the day. We're not trying to get too funky, but I'm gonna break this thing down and tell you what it tastes like, baby. You didn't think I did that, did you? Yes, I do. And I'll tell you right now, let me explain this to you. Preheating it is essential. So when you want to start this thing up and you want to get a nice little rip, you don't need to preheat it every single time that you hit it. Oh, goodness. Want to change the actual wattage itself. It's 5 clicks right there on the side on that little button guy. It goes down to 20 to 28, up to, I think, 30 and 32, if I'm correct in saying that. I'm more of a seasoned vet than you could even imagine, baby. You just think I'm over here just puffing on vapes? Yeah, right. So I know when things taste good, and I'll tell you right now, the flavor on these pups are amazing. There's only one that has a little different kind of a taste. It's the New York Diesel. That's more of like a leathery type feel. Not in a bad way. This is actually, the New York Diesel is kind of like what all the other kind of, like, this is more normal to me. But then once I started trying these old school OGs, what is in this, baby? This thing tastes flawless. When it comes to the White Widow, that's a hybrid, baby. When you're puffing on that pre-98 Bubba, which I like in the old school OG, there's some indicas. So if you want to be a couch potato and have your little fingertips stained with Dorito dust, that's the one to go with. And then if you want to go ahead and hit that little Sativa, baby, that's that NY Diesel. I have a couple other ones at the house. I have the other 2 that I'm missing here. But here's the biggest thing is, what a fantastic mellow upper kind of like feeling. I don't feel like, oh my gosh. So when I do these type of things, I get more like in my head. I'm a very outspoken person. I can flow. I don't stumble on my words. When I usually hit little pins or little dickies, I get kind of in my head and I get kind of not acting like myself. That is not the way I feel when I puff on these things. So it's a very different feeling. I'm very surprised, but this is exactly the kind of feeling I would want to get if I were to ever get a 3-gram oil pen, right? Is that what you call them? The Sativa is always by my nightstand. Honestly, it's like I find myself not needing to hit it as much as I do with normal stuff. It's more of like a 1-2 maybe. 2's a little too much. You're dancing around a 3 if you're getting a little pushy. And then I'll set it aside, and honestly, an hour and a half to 2 hours may pass. And I'm like, holy shit, maybe let's go ahead and hit that thing one more time. And then I'm going night-night. Honestly, where I find myself with other ones that I'm sitting there ripping that thing nonstop to where the fact like I need to put this the fuck down or I've got to charge it. So the fact that I have yet to charge those shows you that it's premium, baby. Alone down with some gummies. These are my favorite. This is my Realm House here. Realm House, right? Oh, I just hit that pre-bubba. I'm feeling funny. Now, how do I like these? Mellow, baby. I'm the guy that says, hey, you go into the store, hey, just take half of this. I'm taking 4 at the same time because I don't believe you. Take 1. That's all you need. You don't need to push it. You know, what do I want to become? Like a mashed potatoes with like a butter patty on a baked potato? What does that mean? I don't even know where that came from. Thank you so much, Memory Lane. You're bringing back old memories of maybe conversations I had with like a 60-year-old when I went down to North Carolina on that hunting trip. Butter patio. Fuck. Pay attention to the quality. This is so premium. Literally, we're going to have this on the table at Thanksgiving because it's that fucking fancy, baby. It's not just a company that's giving you all types of spinnies, 3-gram guys, and gummies. They've got merch that is the quality of pure craftsmanship. I'm not joking. Look at this. And honestly, shout out to G. I just got this today. Something that's just so small is look at the little button guy on the hoodie. Shut up. Something that detailed is nice, dude. I appreciate the little baby things because, you know, we've been around for a while. I've been dancing with these little dillies in my mouth since, what, maybe 2003, 4 maybe, when I was pushing it, sneaking out in the back door, playing with Jeremy. Flashback to the days where it was just Reggie, you know, just hit up your boy. You don't even know, dude. If you don't even know what hitting up your plug would say, hey, we just got that Reg or that Reggie, slide with that dank. If you could just get dank or maybe hydro, right? That's just what we called it. It was just dank, Reg, or stems, bro. It was just shit. We are so far past that now. Straight off the West Coast, shout out to Cali, premium company. Honestly, I've been offered, I would honestly say maybe by 10 to 12 companies that do this type of stuff for me to do a video with. I've turned every single one of them down. So if it shows you anything that I have taken the time and effort to show you guys this, to put it on my channel, which I've never done before, means that I enjoy that. I would never make that up whatsoever. I do not condone anybody doing this stuff. Make your own decisions on life. I can't control what you do. And it's for educational purposes only. Actually, it is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm educating your ass on this shit. Shout out to Memory Lane, bruv. It is your host, Ryan, with a dancey, funky, weird new review. Let's have vapes. What the fuck? Let's get out here.